Soft pause. You ever feel like you've been standing at the gate for too long? Like you prayed, you believed, you moved in faith, and then nothing. Silence, delay. Doors that should have opened stayed closed. Dreams that should have bloomed just sat there, waiting. And you started wondering, did I miss something? Did God forget? Or worse, did I do something wrong? Let me tell you something real quick. That delay you've been sitting in, it wasn't abandonment, it wasn't punishment, and it definitely wasn't God ignoring you. Sometimes heaven holds things back not because you're unworthy, but because the timing wasn't aligned yet, because the foundation wasn't set, because the people, the resources, the lessons, the spiritual maturity you needed to carry what's coming wasn't fully in place. But today, right now, in this moment you clicked on this video, heaven just cleared the delay. I'm not saying that because it sounds good. I'm saying it because there's a shift happening in the spiritual realm that a lot of people are feeling but can't explain. You might have woken up today with a strange peace you didn't have yesterday. Or maybe you had a dream last night that felt more like a message than a memory. Maybe someone reached out to you out of nowhere. Maybe you just felt lighter. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. God's been working behind the curtain, and now the curtain's about to move. Think about it like this. You ever order something online and it says processing for days? You paid for it. You did your part, but it's just sitting there in some warehouse. You can't see it moving, but it is. It's getting sorted, packed, labeled, loaded onto the truck. Then one day, boom, it says out for delivery. That's where you are right now. Your blessing left the warehouse. It's on the way. And heaven just sent you the notification. But here's the thing a lot of people miss. When the delay gets cleared, it doesn't always show up the way you thought it would. You prayed for a door. God might send you a key first. You prayed for provision. He might send you an idea. You prayed for healing. He might send you rest. You prayed for a relationship. He might send you closure first, so your heart's ready for the real thing. So don't get stuck looking for the old picture. Stay open. Stay aware. Pay attention to the movement around you, even if it's small. God's not loud. He's intentional. There's a woman I heard about once who lost her job right before the holidays. She had 2 kids, rent due, no backup plan. She prayed every single night, asking God to make a way. Weeks went by. Nothing. She applied everywhere. Silence. Then one afternoon, her son came home from school with a flyer about a community program she'd never heard of. That program connected her to a lady who ran a small business and needed help. That lady became her mentor. That job became her launching pad. A year later, she started her own thing. The delay wasn't denial, it was direction. And when heaven cleared it, the blessing came wrapped in something she almost overlooked. You might be in a season right now where everything feels heavy. Like you're carrying more than you should. Like you're tired of being strong, tired of waiting, tired of believing when you can't see. I get it. But I need you to hold on just a little longer, because the delay getting cleared doesn't mean the test is over. It means you passed. You stayed faithful when it didn't make sense. You kept praying when your heart was breaking. You didn't curse God, didn't turn bitter, didn't give up. And that right there, that's what qualified you for the next level. There's a verse that says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." Philippians 1:6. God doesn't start things. He won't finish. If He gave you the vision, He's going to make the provision. If He planted the seed, He's going to water it. Your job isn't to force it or figure it all out. Your job is to trust the process and stay ready. Because when heaven clears a delay, things start moving fast. Doors you stopped knocking on will swing open. People you forgot about will reconnect. Opportunities you thought you missed will circle back. And you're going to look back at this season and finally understand why it had to happen the way it did. Let me pray with you right now. Just take a breath. Wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, let's talk to God together. Father, I come to you with a humble heart and open hands. I don't have it all figured out, but I trust you do. Thank you for holding me through the delays, the silence, the waiting. I'm sorry for the times I doubted, the times I complained, the times I tried to force my way instead of following yours. Today, I release my timeline. I release my expectations. I surrender my need to control. I receive your timing, your wisdom, your cleared path. Let my eyes be open to see what you're doing. Let my heart be ready to receive what you're sending. Cover me with peace, guide me with clarity, and let my faith be bigger than my fear. In Jesus' name, Amen. Now here's what I want you to understand. When heaven clears a delay, the enemy gets nervous because he knows what's coming. He knows you're about to step into something he can't touch. So don't be surprised if things get a little shaky right before the breakthrough. That's not a sign to stop. That's a sign you're close. The pressure you feel right now, that's the birth pang before the blessing. Don't panic, push. And listen, you didn't find this video by accident. You didn't click on it just because. God wanted you to hear this today. He wanted you to know that your season of delay is done. The door's unlocked. The path's cleared. The green light's on. Now it's your turn to move. Not in fear, not in doubt, but in faith. Walk like someone who knows what's waiting on the other side. If this message hits your heart, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And if you know somebody who's been waiting, praying, believing through the struggle, send this to them. You're not just sharing a video, you're passing along hope. You're reminding someone they're not forgotten. And when you move in love like that, you're walking in God's light and standing taller in His purpose. Now tell me, where are you watching from? And what time is it where you are right now? Drop it in the comments. I want to know who's receiving this word today. Amen.